Are you looking for a plant that's nice and hardy, produces a lot of food, maybe uses vertical space, easy to grow, loves the heat, and you can feed it to your chickens if you've got chickens as well. And look, it just punches out food each and every day. And you really only need like 2 plants for one family. Does that sound pretty good to you? Well, I've got an amazing plant for you that I've been growing for my 3rd season now, and I absolutely love it. I've got more of them growing, and it comes along with the humble choco. Now, this is an Asian plant, but there's lots of varieties for all around the globe. You just got to find the right one for your place and the right conditions. Now, I grow the English and different types of ones from around the globe through the winter and the autumn. And then in summer, I grow, yep, I'm going to show you right now, the Asian long bean or the Asian snake bean. Now, these have been in the ground for about, they're in pot for about 2 weeks. From seed, I germinated from seed, from my own seed last year. There's 2 plants here, and it's growing up a trellis. And look how fast, I'm telling you, these things grow so fast. You could time lapse it, and you could watch it grow. And it's wrapping itself around this hemp fiber here, which is a jute hemp fiber netting. And I'll probably have to put some cross beam support because they get quite big, like nearly a foot long sometimes, these things. And yeah, the hotter, the better. And you just got to give them some good soil, some good quality compost, give them a bit of a liquid feed sometimes, and train them when you first get them started. So you start looping them around a little bit, and then they just grab hold themselves and take off. Now I've got, like I said, I've got 2 plants here. And this whole trellis, if we step back, probably won't be big enough for just the 2 plants through the summer. So I might have to build another wall coming out the side, but then I can have trouble getting in. So maybe I'll come up high and build a top roof or something like that. But I want to be careful with that, because when you do that, you have more problems with pests and stuff, because you're creating shelter for them to hide. And I like for the birds to be able to come in and spot and hunt and find places. Now, there are 2 different types of snake bean. Do you know what they are? Let me know in the comments box down below, and I'll give you a hint. They're 2 different colors before we go. And I'll just bring you around the other side of the trellis to give you a bit of a better look here and show you, because we're talking about the choco as being one of those plants that produce a lot of food for you, and this is one of them. So if you have some choco growing through the summer, through the warmer months, with some beans growing as well, and I've got to tie these guys up here. So this one's got to come up here, and this one I'll train along here a bit more as well, because I want them to sort of come and grow this way and then over this way up to this side, and stop them from growing up vertical so much. So I'll sort of wind them along and go them up like that as best as I can, sort of snake-like, so I can fill that space really, really well. And what happens is the beans just hang on either side of the trellis, and they're really, really easy to access and to get hold of. And then there are so many dishes out there on the internet for making different types of bean recipes. Like, I'm sure you could just smash one out down below and let me in the comments box down below, maybe like heaps of them. But what we do over at the Garden Creator Hub, which is my community over there, currently a free space for founding members at the moment, is we share those type of recipes, and we go in and we have like garden and grow challenges and things. And I haven't yet introduced the snake bean to my community, but I'm pretty sure they're going to take it on like they have the choco, which we're discussing at the moment, about being one of those foods that are easy to grow, have a great history, great story, and the sort of long forgotten and not used as much as what it should. And you can go out and harvest from it every day. Instead of just going and harvesting once and it's all over, done and dusted, you can go out and harvest until you're sort of like, oh man, I've just had too much, you know what I mean? Like, you could do this and just grab some tomatoes, some cucumbers, and make a tomato bean salad, you know what I mean? Like, you can put them in with a yellow zucchini, something like this here, growing here, into what I do is I just steam them with a bit of garlic powder and throw the beans in. Just absolutely brilliant. I just love them, love them, love them. And what I've done is I've put some more seedlings in as well. I've got them in this garden bed here, and you can see one coming up. See one coming up here. So it's growing up there, up there, up there, up there. It's not doing as good as the other spot because it's not as hot. There's a little lady beetle on, some type of bug on it here. I don't know if it's going to eat that or what. We'll get that off. And hey, if you've had a go at growing the snake bean, now I'm going to let you know which ones. You got red or black variety. I like both of them. Not really fussy which one I grow. I'd love to hear what you're growing and how you're growing it and how you're having success with it. Or do you have any other type of favourite beans? I've been growing in the winter the dwarf beans, and I'll show you those before I go. I've got them around here and some of the other garden beds, and they're sort of finished up now, but I'll show you some down here that are hiding in my garden bed here. And look at this, look at that. So I'm going to come out later on today and I'm going to go through all these, and what I do is I just snap off the ends and then feed that to the chickens. It looks like they're nearly finished, so I mightn't have that many. I may not have a bean harvest, but I do have other plants that I'll go and check and I'll make a harvest. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of these cucumbers now, and that is definitely going in for lunch. I've been talking a lot about different stuff, different problems, different issues, growing different plants, and how we can provide different ways to grow them, nurture them, and then turn them into awesome recipes to save money. And I'm hoping that I see you over at the Garden Creator Hub, where we take things deeper and dive in deeper with all the community and help solve problems together, share the ways that we're doing and growing, and even saving a few bucks, because things are getting a bit tight at the moment, that's for sure. All right, we'll go out to the front and we'll just check and see if I've got any beans out there. I think the days are nearly over. It's getting a bit hot for those dwarf beans, but you just never know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and check in the hub, and see who's come over there and say hello to you and say g'day and talk about and see who you're getting a chance to meet up with. And while we're sort of walking over here and checking the rest of the beans to see if we're going to have some for our lunch with our cucumber here, let's just have a look, because I want to show you. So what I do is I grow these beans and then I grow the other ones there. And yeah, look, we've got a few. Like, they're just young. Oh, bummer. Shirley might have come out of here and raided those. Yep, they're probably nearly over. But anyway, the Empalaya, so the bitter melon, is doing pretty good. That's the next one we're going to be talking about coming into the future here on Marty's Garden. So thank you so much for coming, checking out another video. I'm going to go and have some lunch. I'm going to get some tomatoes. Looks like beans aren't on the menu for a while yet, but I reckon about another 3 weeks and those ones that I've shown you will be well and truly ready to go. All right, have a great day. Happy gardening. We'll see you at the next video real soon. Bye for now.